Hello there. Welcome to the first in quite some time, actually. I kind of remember the last film that I actually did one of these for. Yeah, possibly Star Trek. Actually, I don't think I even got around to doing one for that. Yeah. So, welcome to the first in quite some time to another Randomman review. Yeah, I'm not good at introductions, I've got to be said. Anyone that watches any of these usually will know I'm no good at introductions. I just ramble until I think everyone's gone away, and then I kind of carry on rambling for a bit longer. Never mind. Yeah, so, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Ooh. Okay, let's start off with the whole kind of, they when they first said they were making it, they said, "Cheers, phone, thanks for that." Yeah, when they first started making it, it was like, oh, it's in the same wizarding world, but it's not a Harry Potter film. It's not connected to the Harry Potter films. Although we are going to have the Harry Potter theme pop up randomly throughout the film when you really don't need it there. Which, it's a nice bit of music. But there's no need for it to be in there. It's not, you don't even see Hogwarts. So it's not like they can say, oh, well, it's like, the generic Hogwarts theme. Now, on the soundtrack, I think it's listed as Hedwig's theme, or, at least for the first one. If I remember rightly. But, yeah, it's like, it's the same problem that they had with Ghostbusters. Either link it as much as you can, so people go, oh, that's like that bit in Goblet of Fire when blah, blah, blah. That's like the bit in Order of the Phoenix when blah, 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 blah. It's still good, and the fans will be sat there kind of, stroking themselves off to the fact that they got the reference, which is always fun, like you do with the Marvel films. Oh, that's connected to that bit in Civil War when blah 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 diddly-do, and then whatever. But yeah, we haven't had anything that could link back to Civil War yet. Bad example, but you get the idea. But yeah, you either link it as much as you can, or you don't. You just have the balls to just have it as a completely separate film. And it's, I think it's set in like 1926, which I didn't realise this, but someone told me that apparently it's set in the year that Voldemort was born. So, depending on what sort of gaps there are between each of the Fantastic Beasts films, because there's going to be 5 of them apparently, but yeah, so if there's a big gap between them like there was for the Star Wars prequels, where they can kind of jump like 10 years, then maybe there'll be little appearances from a certain Mr. Riddle. I don't know. That's one of the. No, it's just do the good things. Yeah, fine, we'll get whatever. Eddie Redmayne, bit annoying, but does play the character quite well. He's, as far as I know, Scamander's supposed to be this kind of bumbling, nervous British guy, and he plays it really well. And from the way he plays that part in this film, you know, he recently said that he'd love to play the Doctor. I could get behind that. That, you know, he'd be a bit Sylvester McCoy-ish with a bit of bit of the sort of Matt Smith Tiggerness, I suppose is the best way to describe it. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah. Tiggerness, we'll go with that. And yeah, so I think he'd do quite well based on this performance. Thanks again, phone. I know it has a mute option, but but yeah, he's so he plays Newt Scamander pretty well, and I don't know, the rest of the characters are pretty much just there, you know. It's I mean the sort of sidekick is kind of funny at times. The film itself in general is in places very funny, and there are some very, very good bits in the film. Then there are also some really boring bits, and half the film is just sort of nah. And I think the problem is that they decided, I think whilst filming, they decided it wasn't just going to be a film. It was going to be the first part of a 5-part story. And the other 4 parts are going to focus on... Bugger, I can never remember his name. Grindelwald? Isn't that the big bad before Voldemort? Yeah. Grindelwald. Yeah, my brain keeps combining Grindelwald with Gringotts, and it just makes this big sort of mashed up Grindelwald thing. But yeah, so it's the other 4 parts are basically going to be the rise of Grindelwald, and then Dumbledore having to take him down, which I can't remember if this is from the books or the films, where they say it's like the greatest wizard duel ever, which Harry and Voldemort, that was quite an impressive one. Dumbledore and Voldemort in the Ministry of Magic, that was quite an impressive one. So something, so a duel better than that is going to be pretty impressive. So so they maybe shouldn't have, they either should have decided right from the beginning it was going to be the start of a big story, or they should have released this one, see how it went, and then focus on the others. Because Fantastic Beasts annoyingly just feels like they made it so that the sequels had somewhere to go. It's like the universe that Fantastic Beasts creates is like a youth centre where over the years the sequels will go to hang out. So it's there, it's provided for them. They haven't got to do anything, just turn up and then do their thing. And that hurts the film in quite a major way, or it did for me anyway. I mean, I've had people, sort of friends saying that it was amazing. They saw it and they loved every second of it. And there will be people out there that will love every second of it. and will just be, you just be caught up in that wizarding world, and it's like, oh my god, it's back. Harry's not there, but it's back. Yay! But for me, it was just like, okay, so this is the wizarding world in the 1920s. This is how American society dealt with wizards and all that bollocks. And now we're gonna have this other story that will just fit into this world, but we needed to tell you about the world first. Whereas with the Harry Potter films, I personally have so much trouble sitting through Philosopher's Stone. But it sets up the world and has the story in there. It's kind of a self-contained story. You could just watch Philosopher's Stone, and it's just it works on its own, instead of thinking, okay, so that was the first part of this 8-part series. But yeah, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. The beasts are pretty fantastic, gotta be said. Especially, again, I don't know its name, but the cute little platypus one. He's but he's so cool, and he's so funny and so cute, and I want one. Seriously, if there's somewhere where you can get even statue, cuddly toy, the real life, like a platypus painted black with some spiky bits on it, whatever, I want one. Let me know where I can get it. I want one. I want one. Make it happen. Help me find this thing. But yeah, so the beasts are fantastic. The where to find them is unfortunately just there. The world is just sort of meh. And then it's like, right, well, we set up the world for the next 4 films. Let's focus on them. Even though we should have been focusing on this one. Because if no one goes to see this one because they hear it's bad, then there's no point making the sequels. Yeah. It's pretty cool reveal during the film, which was interesting, gotta be said. But yeah, it's not a bad film by any stretch of the imagination. It's not a bad film, but it just focuses too much on what it's leading into instead of focusing on what it's actually meant to be. And that was a problem. That was quite a problem for me. That it didn't just focus on its own story. It was too busy just setting things up for other parts of the story. Hopefully, that means the series is just going to get better and better as it goes on. Because if they're setting things up now, that probably won't pay off until like the 5th one. So there's that to maybe look forward to. Maybe. But yeah, it just I don't know. It just needed to sort of get this one out of the way before sorting out all the others. But as I say, by no means is it a bad film. It just needed to be its own film. But yeah, it's going to make a ridiculous amount of money. You know, old JK's going to feel way too proud of herself. But yeah, it's, you know, it's fun enough in places. It's just then it just slows down and becomes really boring for a while. Meh. Meh. But as I say, there'll be people that will love every second of it. And if you did, then, you know, by all means, there's a comment section down there. You know, so, you know, if you loved every second of it, tell me you loved every second of it. Tell me why. You know, that's going to be the interesting bit that hopefully won't start any arguments. I don't want any trouble. All right, any trouble, I'm going to shut you out. All right, Sunshine. Gosh, I feel so cockney. Oh. Yeah, but yeah, you know, if you loved it, then, you know, let me know. Let me know why. You know, maybe you'll be able to explain it in a way where I can think back on it or go see it again and go, actually, yeah, that's okay, fair enough. That is actually pretty cool. And then, you know, then we can all share in the magic and, you know, have a magical time. You know who you are. You know what I'm talking about. Just know. Sorry. A little private joke there. Yeah. So, as I say, you know, comments are down there. By all means, let me know what, you know, if you loved it. Let me know why you loved it. If you hated it, let me know what it was about it you hated. You know, let's get a little discussion going. And yeah, I'll see you next time, whenever I actually get a chance to do the next one of these. But you know, there's the unboxings and things to keep you coming back. But yeah, at the very least, in the new year, I'm going to try and, you know, just put time aside to do these, because basically this year it's been a very, very tough year, and I pretty much completely lost any passion for any of my hobbies and interests, including films. And that's one that I've had since I was about that tall. So yeah, to lose my passion for films was quite tough. But I'm working on it. I'm trying to get back here. And yeah, hopefully you guys will be here to support me. If so, thank you. It's much appreciated. Yeah, so okay, Little Itch is gone now. Good times. Yeah, so I will see you next time, whenever that may be. Probably Star Wars, because, you know. Yeah, and thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye for now.